New album.
All right. Okay.
Buttered
Um,
sausage.
sausage. We will touch, maybe not touch on
We'll
sausage
touch on
later.
That's a great opening 2 minutes to the show.
I go back to my previous comment about someone needs to get naked.
Hi, I'm
Well,
Dave
start.
Cyderbaby for Rock Radio UK. This is Sunday. Hello, guys. How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a couple of years, I think, since I've spoken to you.
Probably 3 years.
Yeah, it must be 2-3 years.
Yeah. So
Just before
maybe back to the masses.
yeah.
Before that.
What have you been doing? You've been hiding.
Oh, we've been doing lots of bits and pieces. Most of it sort of behind the scenes, running alongside. Obviously, we've got our tribute band, Rob Zombie, as well, which has been really, really busy. But we've been doing loads of writing behind the scenes. We released a video not long ago, Emerald Eyes,
Yes.
which was great. We did a video for that, which was lots of fun. Really happy with how that came out. But yeah, really just a bit of writing, really recording. We've had an album.
really. Yeah, the album. That's been our passion and focus for too long. But we're quite perfectionists, and there's quite a few things we weren't happy. You go back, rewrite it. It's all a melting pot of ideas. But yeah, that's been really the fruition of the dedication of the last year or two, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Emerald Eyes sort of slipped under my radar a little bit, I've got to say. But Sloth came out, was it a week ago now?
Yeah, last Friday. Yeah.
And I mean, my word, I don't think you guys have sounded so good.
Oh, thank you.
So honestly, I mean, I liked you before, but I really like it now. So I might actually come to a gig and watch you play.
Nice. Yeah, that was good.
A bit
Don't
of
feel
a,
like I'll force yourself, Dave.
Well, I mean, you're so far away. I mean, you're almost in Cornwall.
the good thing about this album. The good thing about this album is it's all of us. It's a chance of. I mean, the last EP, most of us were on the last EP. I think Blind Faith was a track that Dino wasn't unfortunately on. But with this album, it's literally been a creation of all of us. So it is the new band, effectively, the current lineup, and it's been great to be able to sort of get all our heads together and put down what we're about now, what we're thinking, and we've got a little bit more outside influence that's naturally coming a little bit from Zombie, from a little bit of a electro side, but not too much, not stealing away from the core sound of Sins. But it's really exciting for all of us, like I said, because it is us. It's this album is the current lineup, and it's everything that we are feeling at the moment put into it, and it's taken a long time. Obviously, Zombie jumped up in popularity as soon as we went out with that, and it sort of took over really to a degree, and we sort of wanted to rein that back because all of our passion is Sins. So we're trying to just step back a little bit off the accelerator with Zombie and just refocus, because that's what we started it for originally. Zombie was always a bit of a channel for Sins to maybe put a bit of financial support in with the original music scene, but also open doors in terms of venues. I mean, with the tribute, we played venues that we couldn't have dreamed of just stepping into and filling a room with, and quite often we get a chance of bringing Sins along as opening to that crowd, which has been good. But yeah, we're wanting to refocus now, and certainly now we've got this album coming out, 7, which is the title of the album. Take that as you will. I think it's 7 is because it's taken 7 years to make.
It's ambiguous. It's ambiguous as it is painstaking in the process of making it. So yeah, 7 years.
It's also it's great because it's a bit of each of us, and we've got all our little bits of different influence. The tracks are very different. I mean, Emerald Eyes is very, very different from. We got like a song we just finished called Lust, and like I say, each of the songs have got a very subtly different flavour to them, although having the Sins core sound that we've sort of always been.
But even shout out to Adam as well that mixed it all.
Yeah,
and even he said that when he was mixing it, none of the tracks were the same, and that's looking at the wave files and everything. You know that
Yeah.
there was some of the guitars were from a couple of years ago. There's a mixture of time periods where all these things were put together. Some of the like Lust has come together over the last 3 months or so. So he was dealing with, and he said, you realise all these songs are slightly different, which is good, but
Yeah.
the way he's brought them together, he's the unsung hero amongst all this. You know, to make when you hear it, that's him that's made it sound like that.
I mean, Lust is what, in its fourth interpretation, it got written, and then we went, no, it's not good enough, and then we went back, wrote it again, and then no, it's not good enough. And then eventually, like Chris said, because it's an influence of, I think, all of us, individually, we all want to make sure it's what we want, but collectively, we still want to keep those same attributes, as like Chris has said, has always been that Sin's core sound. So yeah, some of the stuff has been written 4, 5, maybe even 6 times before what you'll hear on the album now. It's just because we've been that particular about it, make sure it's right. It's just taken that much time to do.
I think one of the main things was that it was almost like a reset for Sins.
Yeah.
Because obviously, we are extremely proud of what we've done in the past. Obviously, stuff that I've not featured on, or Dino's not featured on, or maybe even Andy's not featured on. But it was we had to kind of come to the conclusion that we needed to hit a reset button and kind of almost look inwards to go outwards again, and that's kind of what Seven is about, really. It's like Chris says, it's all of us collectively kind of coming together, kind of embracing that reset and going, let's just put stuff down that we go, that's great, we like that, that could be changed, and then we all kind of have that kind of input into how the whole thing sounds, and that's what's on the album. That's how to me, that's how it comes across.
And we knew as well that we had to write something that was going to push well-established songs out of the set as well. We all love the songs that we play in the Sin set up to this when this material started coming through, and we knew that was the benchmark. That we had to write an album where potentially any of the songs could push out old songs. And make it a good problem where we couldn't fit every song into a set that we wanted to play, and we're at that point now. Every gig now we're leaving songs out that one of us wants to play. So,
I mean, we found out with that. Sorry, go on, Chris.
I was going to say with that as well. I mean, we've been gigging for years. I mean, we've been together as a band in various sort of lineups for probably 13, 14 years now, and we decided to refocus. Obviously, with a bit of financial support from Zombie, our side project, we wanted to sort of inject a bit more into it, which is like you can see with the Emerald Eyes video. We sort of tried to step it up a game, and that really came together, and it sort of shows us in what I'd like to think is probably our best light. I mean, we've always been a band about having lots of fun on stage and just really enjoying it and rocking out. That's at our core, but we wanted to almost like put a slight serious side through it as well, just to say that we are a serious band, that we want to put out our best stuff and really entertain people. And obviously Gordon as well, Gordon from Morningstar came on board as well, and he's been supporting us, and it's good to work with him because he's a absolute machine. And he's got us a few really good gigs coming up as well. We're playing Hard Rock Hell, and we're doing the we're playing Hard Rock Hell. We're playing another
Breaking Bands
as well. We've been trying to play Breaking Bands. We've been on the voting list for years and years and years. Well, even since day one when it was TBFM magazine. And we were on the cover of that a few times. But we've been trying to play the Breaking Bands Festival, and this year, I think with the help of Emerald Eyes and our new tracks that's coming out, and the fact we're focusing a bit more on it, just trying to refine it a bit more, that certainly give us a step up to be able to get on these festivals. And Bloodstock was amazing to play as well, phenomenal.
Yeah, I think we spoke off camera about Bloodstock, but I did, walking into Bloodstock for the first time since 21. And just seeing you guys, the first band, I was like blown away. I said, typical. I go all this way to see a Plymouth band.
You always see someone you know, don't you? You could be 150 miles away, and then you'll bump into someone you know.
Yeah, I thought, well, bloody typical. But I did enjoy the set. I missed the Zombie set, but going back to the Zombie part of the band, do you think now that you've been like a solid band for so long and gigging so much with Zombie as well as Six Sins. It's created that unique chemistry now that's helped create a more cohesive and a better sound.
100%.
Gave us more of an input on ideas and direction of where we kind of wanted to go with the album and with the sound going forward. I think, like Chris mentioned before, there's different influences, like from the new metal side of things, which was a touch on Sins anyway, and more the electro side, like the more that you hear with like traditional old school White and Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've kind of drawn on those sort of influences, plus we all have our own touches. I like the bluesy side of things as well, and everybody's got their different tastes. So I think again why it took so long is because we also figured out like what works for us when it comes to writing.
Yeah.
Like being in a room like this and writing just doesn't work for us. We need to be in a room with amps and speakers and everything else and just, let it come naturally. But yeah, I think for people that have heard, the previous albums like Masked, Unmasked, they'll recognise the sound, but it's a nice new take and a nice new direction on where we're going with it, I think.
Flavour in there, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
I would say there's things we've taken from Zombie as well that are helping. Like we're getting into the bigger venues, but also I think back to before we started this sort of period with Zombie and all that, and it was getting into using click tracks and that to tighten everything up. Like because all the Zombies done with click tracks because you've got the samples that have to be triggered at the right time. So we've brought that into Sin. So all that's through clicking that now. So both on record and live, that tightness is so clear that we've got that there now. But that's Zombie that's taking us down that road.
I think they sort of helped each other out in their own sort of rights, haven't they? I mean, Sins helped Zombie out very much in the beginning because we hit the ground running at Zombie, doing quite big shows. I mean, our second gig was supporting the awesome Spooky Kids in Waterloo in Blackpool, which is a fantastic venue. It was packed from front to back. So for a second gig, it was phenomenal. But because we had the history of Six Sins and we already sort of knew each other around on stage, we have almost like a sixth sense in terms of
edit that out.
This is going live. This is live.
Who had 6 minutes into the interview before the dad joke started?
But we have almost a sixth sense of where we are on stage, so we have that sort of natural feeling. So we hit the ground running with Zombie, and we were able to be taken fairly seriously as a tribute band in our own right from day one, which really helped us in terms of just getting out there and performing. And I definitely think that we've drawn influences from that, from not only the sound of Zombie being a little bit influenced in our newer Sin stuff, but also thinking about how when we're writing songs, how they're going to be performed live, and purposely putting parts of the song together with emphasis on how they're going to be relayed on stage. So that's definitely, I think all of it has helped completely 360. I think Zombies help Sins and Sins has helped Zombie.
I think the personal side as well is that you take the music away from what we do, we all get on as well.
Yeah,
that's the core of it. Is that I mean, we might have differences. All bands and people do. We're not. We're not guilty of that.
We're not the Robinsons.
No, that's it. But I think because we have good light-hearted banter, and we take the rise out of each other, and it's all playful. That also adds a flavour to the Sins thing as well. I mean, the Zombie thing helps, of course it does. But I think because we all get on, that's another layer to that as well.
It's just the natural chemistry there.
You could see it on stage. Yeah, I hope you could see it on stage when we're having a bit of playful jousting off of each other.
It happens all the time. We have to be careful not to forget to finish the rest of the song because we'll be too busy messing around.
Yeah,
he'll be trying to sweep my legs whilst I'm playing something, and like I said, it's just.
Steve does like to thrust in my direction quite during gigs as well.
Yeah, but that's
I do.
Back to the sausage.
Yeah, all back to the sausage.
Sausage.
But yeah, like Chris said, I think they both benefited each other. There's the stage side of things and the performance side that we've taken from Zombie and now kind of implemented into Sins, and there's the tightness and how the performance goes that we've taken from Sins and putting it into Zombie. Like Neil said, using things now with a lot more backing where things have to be on a click and it's triggered. So, you know, and adding those extra elements into the show, props, pyrotechnics, you know, it's not just, the image,
it's as well as another one that we decided on, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it, absolutely.
We needed something kind of like a uniformity with the band kind of going forward that kind of worked within the, you know, kind of something different so that, you know, one of us isn't wearing a pair of blue jeans and
there's been
just like not hoodie or anything,
you
know, just kind of a cohesive kind of image collective that people go, that's those guys.
And the thing is, all these things came together on the record and the Emerald Eyes video. And the next thing we're being told, after we've been trying for a few years, the Breaking Bands thing, being told we got through over 1,000 bands to play that. So the second hour we've changed, and you know that new image and the new music comes out, that's the result straight off the bat, and you go, all right, well, maybe we've got something here now, you know, finally getting somewhere. Yeah.
And the image, like on stage, it's not just for image sake. You know, we're as Chris said before, we're putting on a show. You know, it's putting the best thing we can do on stage, and and getting people along for it when they come see us, getting into it, which I think is working out quite nicely.
Yeah. So maybe a couple bigger venues will get a bit of pyro as well, and
we'll set Chris on fire.
Yeah, cocktail.
Then send him out in the crowd.
That's it. Yeah, just kick him out.
I generally go out voluntarily, though, don't I? So
yes, you do.
Keep him on stage is a problem.
That's what we make him say in the statement. It's okay. It's voluntary.
They didn't push me off stage.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Slothers came out last week. What is coming next then in terms of singles, and when is the album likely to be released?
So I think it's next step is the album. Do we have a fixed date?
Yeah, Friday 27th, which happens to be the same day Rob Zombie's album comes out. Total coincidence.
In February.
Yeah, 27th February. Yeah.
Rob Zombie will get number 2 in the charts. I think we'll probably get number 1.
Yeah, it'll be number 1 and 2 in the chart in the rock charts. Yeah.
Just like to say, if Rob Zombie, you're watching this, can you cover one of our songs so that when we're covering your set, we can play one of our songs in the Zombie set?
It's like Inception, isn't it?
Also, Rob, if you're watching this, please don't send the cease and desist letter just yet. We're having too much fun with it.
Yeah, he might watch. He might watch it. I'll tag him in the YouTube video. He might just go, "Oh, what's that?"
He does know about us, apparently.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see Manson in Cardiff last year, and I got chatting with Matt or Piggy D, and he was like, "Yes, I know who you guys are. You're the tribute. You're the UK tribute." I was like, "Yes, we are." And he's like, "Yeah, Rob knows about you." I was like, "Whoa, okay."
Yeah. Apparently, he's quite a nice guy. So maybe. Yeah.
Well, we haven't received any post yet, so yeah.
Okay, so is there going to be physical copies of the album, or is it going to be just digital? Or
physical copies? We've got T-shirts and patches and all sorts of bits and pieces coming to accompany it. So it's going to be
We'll say that there's a nice little twist on the physical copy of the album, which will differ to what's available digitally. Not going to say what it is, and we'll let people figure it out for themselves. But there is a nice little twist on there.
Yeah. Look, we've got that and the T-shirts on Bandcamp right now. Pre-order.
So pre-orders live at the moment. So please help us out and pre-order. It'd be very much appreciated.
This is where, Chris, you need to now go, and this is what it looks like.
Okay, so it's all on Bandcamp.
Should have won the T-shirt, shouldn't I? Should have won the T-shirt. Missed the trick there.
Oh, was there one there?
Oh, hang on.
Look at this.
I'm gonna have to open our stock.
Oh no!
You open it, you bought it. You open it, you bought it.
You open it, you paper it.
You break it, you buy it.
These are nice.
There you go. Okay.
So they are. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but
they're shopping channel.
They're tarot. They're tarot cards representing each of the sins that are inspiration for each of the songs. So that's the concept is 7 sins, but they're quite open to interpretation, and it's not a religious sort of tear down or anything like that. It's just singing about the 7 sins and how they can influence in everyday life, both in a positive and a negative way. So it's yeah.
Well, that leads on to Apathy Bleeds or Sloth, isn't it? Is that obviously we've decided to release it around a time where it's difficult for a lot of people, and obviously there's a very strong message within the lyrics, which is, you know, you don't need to suffer alone, which is why we thought it's the perfect song to release in January, because we know January lasts about 455 days.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of nudging that kind of, because men don't talk, we know this, and it's about just kind of pushing that kind of boundary to say, look, if you're struggling, talk to someone. And if the song hits with people because of that, then, you know, great. You know, if it makes somebody talk, then
it's not just men don't talk.
Everybody
has dark days where they feel like they're overcome with just darkness.
Yeah.
And it's we've all been there, and you know, with help we can all get out of it. It's a very, very poignant song. We all know somebody who's suffered and needs help, and it's just about a case of, if you haven't heard from a mate for a while, just reach out and just say you're okay. Yeah.
That does hit home. Like you said, we've all know somebody there.
Yeah.
In that darkness, and just reach out. Just take a minute. It doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Okay. On a happier note, where am I going to see you live next? Apart from breaking bands and all those kind of places.
Is it Cheltenham?
I believe it might be Cheltenham.
We've got the.
You've caught us off guard, Dave.
I have.
He would have thought you would have asked us questions.
I was looking for my phone to find
it's
out.
Okay, we can
February
wait.
28th, Colchester.
Right.
Colchester is the next one.
Yeah, so that's 28th of February.
Yes, both bands, that one.
Both bands, and then following that, it will be the 28th of March, and that's at the Frog and Fiddle in Cheltenham. They're the next two.
And that's come off Bloodstock as well. The guy up in Essex saw us there and got us in with both bands. He saw both sets, and he then he went to Nottingham, got us in up there as well. So that Bloodfest, the Bloodstock is just kind of you know, it's one of those things where it's going to spread into other things, which is what we hoped.
Yeah.
So.
Excellent. Well, I'm not going to hold you out too much longer. Pre-orders of the album are live now. Yes.
Yes.
Album comes out on the 27th of February.
Yep.
So about a month away. And I wish you all the best. Cracking singles, guys. I've got to say.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I do mean it. I think you've reached new heights as well now. So I wish you the very best.
Thank
you very much, mate.
16th of Sunday. See you again.
Great to speak to you.
See you now.
Cheers, Dave.